Can I ask where you're coming from today?
The second lockdown over, now the tier system begins.
Yeah, if you just keep to North Yorkshire because you are tier 2.
Today in tier 2, North Yorkshire police have been on the border with West Yorkshire, speaking to drivers about where they're going and why. Government guidance says people in tier 3 should avoid travelling outside their area, with a few exceptions including work and education. In terms of people travelling from a tier 3 area into a tier 2, it's not enforceable, is it?
It's not strictly speaking enforceable, although there are some regulations that we could look at, and that brings the importance of the engagement with people and educating people to highlight the risks that they're putting other people at and encourage them to go elsewhere and stick to the legislation and the guidance that's out there.
York and North Yorkshire are the only parts of our region in tier 2. That leaves the rest of the region in tier 3 with the toughest restrictions. People in tier 2 can meet in a group of up to 6 in a private garden. In tier 3 you can't. In tier 2 pubs and bars can open if they serve substantial meals. In tier 3 it's only takeaways. Bowling alleys and cinemas can only open in tier 2. So in border towns like Selby, there are some concerns people will cross into North Yorkshire.
It needs enforcing, yeah. They need to stay in their own location, keep it where they've got it, and let us try and get on with what we need to do here.
It should need common sense, but common sense isn't so common these days. It's going to be impossible to enforce.
As long as everybody sticks to the rules and don't sort of be silly about it and use a bit of common sense, I think everything will be fine.
Do you think people will stick to the rules?
No.
North Yorkshire has ambitions to move down into tier 1, but needs everyone to follow the rules.
Well, there are some concerns. We've clearly got a decreasing rate of the virus at the moment, and we want to hang on to that, we want to protect that position. So people in tier 3 areas shouldn't be moving out of those areas. So it's a plea to everybody to make sure they respect the tier that they're in. When you do travel, you actually take with you your restrictions.
The police activity today was about awareness rather than enforcement. It's not a job they expected to do, but it is another way of trying to stop the virus spreading. Emma Glasby, BBC Look North, Selby.